First of all, we would like to thank you for taking the time to let us introduce ourselves. We are David
and Elizabeth.
We met in October of 2010. After our first date, Elizabeth knew I was the one. After dating for only 3 months, I proposed. We were married 5 months later in our small town church surrounded by many of our family and friends.
We both grew up in the same small town in the Upper Peninsula and have continued to make it our home. Since dating, we knew we wanted to have kids and discussed adoption, knowing the possibility of having biological children of our own was slim. After 7 years, we started the adoption process for our son Lincoln. We had the most amazing 28 days with him, making an adoption plan was difficult for his birth mother, and she eventually decided to parent. We hold such a special place in our hearts for her, as she gave us a glimpse of the joy and love a child brought into our lives. We understand that choosing an adoption plan is not easy, and we are so thankful you are considering us as part of your journey.
When I met Elizabeth, I immediately fell in love with her smile and sense of humor. She loves being goofy and loves adventure. She loves planning bigger events like family reunions and a road rally she has done for her friends. Elizabeth has shown me a sense of adventure I didn't even know I had. I love traveling or even working on the farm with her by my side. She is not afraid to go all in, even if it is getting dirty with farm chores. Elizabeth was an amazing mom. She loved Lincoln fiercely for those wonderful 28 days. Elizabeth has such a huge heart and will be the biggest cheerleader for our child.
Where do I even begin about David? He is the most caring, patient, loving, hardworking man I have ever met. He is my rock and my best friend. Any task he has before him, he tackles with a passion. He never backs down from a challenge and is always willing to help people around him. With his patience, he helps ground me and doesn't sweat the small stuff. He loves camping with our nephews and enjoys taking them fishing and teaching them about the oldies country music. I cannot wait to see him show a child a love for the outdoors that he has. I know David is an awesome dad because I got to watch him for those few weeks, and he was nothing short of amazing. I cannot wait to watch him wake up Saturday mornings, listening to the oldies show and making breakfast for a child.
We get together often for campfires, food, and games with both families. We have 20 nieces and nephews. We are welcoming 2 more in the family in March of 2020. With this much family, there is always something going on. During the week, we like to watch the nieces and nephews play sports. All of our nieces and nephews love birthday parties. So far, we have 41 to celebrate every year.
In the spring, we love seeing the new calves and planting our garden. In the summer, we spend time at our family camps at the lake. In the fall, we pick an outrageous amount of apples and spend all day making and drinking cider. At the beginning of December, our local fire department takes Santa around on the fire trucks to visit the local children. In the winter, we shovel snow and play pond hockey. We make sure to get outside to either downhill or cross-country ski or snowshoe to pass our long, beautiful winters. We also volunteer as crossing guards for a local dog sled race in March.
Our home is located near a small town we grew up in. We live less than 15 minutes away from both of our parents and 6 of our siblings. We are close to a local school, hospital, and 2 universities. There are many parks and beaches within 15 minutes of our home. We live in the country, and every July our neighbors have a music festival that we attend every year.
Our home is an older farmhouse, and we have a cozy living area with a toy room that has a kitchen set my dad made for me when I was little. Our home is situated on 40 acres, and we call it a hobby farm. We have a dog, Loki, 3 cats, chickens, turkeys, and 6 cows. We've named them brisket, chuck, steak, sirloin, ribs, and roast. We've had 3 calves born on our farm. Along with the animals, we love gardening and have a few fruits and a ton of vegetables. Our nieces and nephews love to come over and interact with all of our animals. Thank you again for taking the time to get to know us a little bit. We know making an adoption plan for your child is not easy. Thank you for being so brave. We are willing to support you with any level of openness you desire, and will make sure your child knows what a sacrifice you have made for them. We will always hold a special place in our hearts for you. We will give your child everything we can. They will have a beautiful childhood surrounded by a large family who will love and support them in every way. Again, thank you and God bless.